How's it going, everybody? Martin with Bellevue Auto Spa, and today this is another tool Alloyman sent to me. This is the 1200 watt rotary polisher buffer tool. This is not cordless like the other ones. This is a plug-in, but this is made to be, a heavy-duty buffer tool. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, I've got other rotaries. I've got Max Shine. I've got their M1000 and their M550 Mini. I've got a cordless one from SPTA, but those are made for doing paint. This is made to be a heavy-duty tool. Paint, rust removal. I mean, it's made to do all kinds of stuff. So it is a bit more hefty. I think the Max Shines are 1000 watt. This is a 1200 watt, so even more so. So this is a hefty boy. It does come with some basic pads. Comes with sandpaper and some other tools. But anyways, let's get it unboxed and take a look at it. This is definitely, like I said, this is a big boy. So we got the tool here. It doesn't have a cover over the head. I know some people prefer that. It's got the button to lock the spindle, so that way you can screw the backing plates on and off. This clicks when you press it in, which is interesting. But it's not variable speed through this. You can't control the speed from that, but you can lock the button, turn it on and off. You get a 7-inch and a 6-inch backing plate. So these are some pretty hefty backing plates. Quality of this backing plate, not the greatest, but it'll definitely get the job done. You can always buy other backing plates online. I don't know what the thread pattern is on this though, so I'm not sure it's going to be one or the other. The pads they give you, these are what? Yeah, these are 6-inch pads, so it's got 3 various pads. Blue seems the softest, orange seems more firm. Oh no, black is the softest, orange, yeah, orange is definitely the firmest here. Black is the softest, blue is in the middle. You get a wool pad. Get a few wool pads actually. And then they even give you some sanding discs. And this is for if you need to if you actually literally need to take paint off, rust, things like that. So 120 grit. They're all 120 grit, and they give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So don't use these unless you actually do intend on removing the paint, but that's just something interesting. We got a bag, we got an extra set of carbon brushes. This is a brush tool, the screws for the D handle and the side handle, and an Allen key. And then we've got the side handle and the D handle. Since this thing's so big, I'm just going to put the D handle on it. Usually I don't put the handles on them at all, but this doesn't have a platypus grip. So I'm going to put the handle on it, and then you got your instruction manual. So you can pause it if you want to read anything, zoom in, whatever you want to do. Pretty straightforward though. Anyways, let me get all this stuff out of the way. So I'm going to use a 6-inch backing plate here. I'm going to throw the 7-inch pad back in the box. I'm not sure if we'll use that anytime soon, but I think none of these pads even fit the 7-inch. I'm going to show you some things we got on here. I'm going to use this wool pad as well. So first things first, let's get this D handle on there. So it'll just fit around the side here. This thing is a tight fit. So just need to adjust the camera. Adjust this, get this on without cracking my knuckles. Oh, too late, cracked my knuckles. That hurt. But you're just going to line up the holes and then put those screws in. Alright, grab the screws out of the bag. Get the Allen key. Get the rest in the box. One side in. Now this handle doesn't lock in place, it is kind of free moving. which is nice, but you may find you have to occasionally tighten it back up. So just keep that in mind. Oh my goodness. This is kind of tough to get lined up. Let's go do that off camera. All right, got that on. I didn't mention the price. This thing is like 60 bucks. That's cheap. Back shine polishers, you're gonna pay over $1,000 for it. Again, they're just made for paint. They're not made for the more heavy duty work. And so like I said, you press this button down, this locks this. Oh, it doesn't lock the spindle in place it's supposed to. Oh no, it does, it does. That way you can unscrew this if you need to. Anyways, let me get this bad boy plugged in, get this pad on, and I will show you how I will use this as a detailer. Alright, so this, my test panel may look fine at first glance, but if you see there, compared to over here, I swirled up the paint pretty badly. I used this red drill brush. These are very, very stiff bristles. Let me try to bring you in closer just in case you can't see. See, looks like spider web. Those are all scratches compared to over here where there's no scratches. So we're gonna see if we can get those out. So what I'll be using as my polish is DIY Details Gold Standard Polish. And then we've got the polisher, the buffer polisher, with the wool pad on it, which is the most aggressive. I'm gonna give it a couple sprays just to get it primed. Alright, we got some polish on there. Now let's get to work. Now I'm going to keep this on the lowest speed because I'm doing paint. You put this up to higher speed, you risk burning through your paint. So just keep that in mind. Definitely seems like it's got some good power. Wool pad is slowing it down a little bit, but that's because wool pads are very grabby. But this thing moves. Oh man, this thing is definitely more powerful than my other polishes. Alright, let me grab a microfiber towel and we'll wipe that off. Microfiber. I get tongue twisted saying it. I usually just want to say microfiber, just because it sounds funny. Let's see how that did. Now this polish doesn't have any fillers or anything like that, so we should be able to see the work we've done. Might see some smudge from the polish, but that's okay. We're just looking to see how it came out. So we have our inspection light, and did a pretty good job. Didn't get all the swirls out, but it did get a lot of them out. So there's obviously more you can do with this. That was just with one pad and polish combo. I'm actually gonna, let's do one more test, shall we? We will take DIY Details, if I can get this without knocking everything over. This is their gold standard pad. This is a foam pad. They do give you foam pads with this, but I like this. This is a high quality foam pad. Get it centered on there. And this should glide easier than a wool pad because it's foam. Oh yeah, much easier. that done, let's go ahead and wipe it off and see what we got. That did pretty good. The scratches and swirls aren't 100% gone. Now, you know, you'd have to kick it up to a more aggressive compound, but this is what this video is about. But most of them are gone. I still see a few here and there, but it's a lot better. And most of what you're seeing, guys, is just haze from the polish residue, which I gotta wipe off. But I see all the scratches and swirls. About 90% gone, I'd say. But anyways, yeah, the tool works. That's the point of it. So the Alloyman 1200 watt buffer polisher for 60 bucks. Nice little budget machine. If you're looking for something affordable, it's going to work. This is definitely a good tool to go with. They give you some goodies with it as well, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, you need some heavy duty work done. This will get that job done without spending an arm and a leg. But I'll post a link to it if you're interested. Definitely be sure to check it out. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And leave a comment with your thoughts down below. Other than that, I will see you all in the next video. Keep them clean. Have a good one.